Hi everyone, welcome back to another Beyblade Burst Sparking or Super King unboxing, and after what has been a rather lengthy delay in the post, my Rage Longinus has arrived and I am super psyched to check this bay out. There is a lot of hype around its performance at the moment, so I'm keen to see and experience that for myself. Of course, it's a left spinning bay, so we've got the black and white packaging, and making a comeback as his owner is Louis. Wasn't the biggest fan of Loden. I liked Zwei Longinus though, so yeah, really happy to see Louis again. And seems like with every season Louis is in Beyblade, his hair just grows in length. That said, we'll go to the side of our packaging to start with, where we've got a highlighted image of the gimmick for this bay. So that chassis and ring line up with each other to give us a massive steep angle to his attack. And up to the back now, starting off up the top with a bay, image of a bay colliding with that massive angle and onto our lip. So assembled top half of our bay and driver there, and performance stats, and down to our actual parts listing. So Rage Longinus DS-3A or RLN3A. And we've got our Longinus sparking chip and core first, and then our ring, so the Rage ring, and down to a new chassis part, so 3A or 3 attack for that, and finally our driver, which will be Destroy Dash or DS Dash. And we've seen this one before with a random booster release, but I really like that recolor that they've got going for Rage. And then on the right, an explanation of that single and double chassis that we have, but we should know all about that by now. And that'll be it for our packaging. I'm really anxious to get this guy open up, so let's do it. Well, that's the unboxing side of things done. If there was an alternate color to the metal on the chassis, we didn't get it. So we've got some stickers to put on now, and then we'll come back for the parts review. And that is our stickers done. Let's check out that ring and sparking chip. And here it finally is, our Rage Longinus sparking chip, core and ring. And we'll have a look at that ring to start with. Separate out the chip, so to the right, because it is a left spinner. It goes down there. Heavy attack style as always with these Longinus bays, and you can see that these massive sweeping up angles that they give us, which are going to get even steeper once we attach that chassis, but we'll discuss that when we get to it. Big gap in between those angles to guarantee some good contact. Look at how tall those ones there at the back are. And we've got our metal dragon heads to add weight to it, and I love the style that they've got here with them. The bottom part of the jaw, which is part of the ring there, and then the top half of the head made out of metal. Our stickers, so some lightning and blue and purple with those, which looks awesome, and those little gold and purple ones on the dragons themselves. An L stamp there, so we won't attach this to a right spinning chassis with that. And that'll be it for our ring. Let's have a look at that sparking chip next. With our chip, we've got some really nice colouring, that metallic purple with gold on that pretty sweet dragon head design that they've got. Red eyes there to match up with the red eyes on the dragon heads with the ring. Not much stickering on the chip this time, just two little blue ones down below, and then the core itself is nothing we haven't seen before. Pretty much the standard core at the moment, and just getting him out. We get that see-through purple with it, but which looks pretty good. And then our little feet, leg and feet on the back here, which line up with the teeth, actually have a small drop-off point to them, so that's something to note. And we've seen this before on Brave Valkyrie. It looks like it might be the same length to that drop-off point with both of these, and we got some pretty decent teeth on Brave with that drop-off point, so it'll be interesting to see what type of teeth we get with that chassis, which we will have a look at now. So our chassis is 3A, a new type of chassis, the third type of attack style of chassis in this series, and got those sweeping angles surrounding it to match up with that Ring of Rage Longinuses, and some nice designs on that surround as well. If you can see those. Good amount of metal to it, so it's a nice bit of weight there to add to its attack power. We've got an L stamp there, so it's a left spinning only chassis, and I'll flip him over before I actually do attach it to that ring so we can see what that looks like. And as I suspected, we've got the same teeth as what we saw on Brave Valkyrie's chassis, which I'll just grab there to compare the two, just like I did with the chips, and that explains that drop off on the chip of Rage Longinus even better now. And so yeah, they're exactly the same. And yeah, let's attach him to that ring so we can see what that looks like. I've just attached that real quick now, and you can see how that sweeping angle matches up with the one to the dragon head. So we're going to be clashing with that metal dragon head a bit because of that, and that'll be it for the chassis. Let's move on to the driver. Once again, we are seeing a destroy driver with a Longinus Bay, which is one of my absolute all-time favorite drivers. Is a dash version this time, which we have had a previous release of Destroy Dash. This one is a really nice color though. It actually looked like a deeper blue when looking at it on the packaging, but getting it out, we've got this nice crystal blue going on, which I think I prefer. And so Destroy Dash has a jaggy style of tip to it, which gives us a nice attack movement, surrounded by a free spinning frame, which also has a bit of grip that can increase our attack movement when at full pace and it comes in contact with the stadium. And then we get a bit of life after death also because it is that free spinning frame. Once it slows down, there's our red tab and gold spring to indicate that is a dash driver. And now let's piece this guy together and just have a feel of those clicks, and then we'll move on to a test launch phase. And let's do this properly. We'll attach the chip first. So on it goes, twisting to the left to get it back on. Then our chassis. And here it goes, nice click there. And finally the driver. So up to the right because it's a left spinner. And there we are. And what the heck? Wow, those actually a bit of a struggle to get it past the first teeth there, and those clicks are solid as. Wow, you can hear it there, trying to work its way past that larger tooth. So there is going to be a very low chance of bursting this bay with that. I'm going to grab out the stadium finally, and let's finish with that test launch. Our stadium is set up now, and here we go. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Nice spark there. And here goes our destroy dash, and that's telltale sound that it produces. Reminds me quite a lot of Jaggy, except I think it's a little less high pitch. And there we go. That is it from me, folks, for this unboxing. I hope you liked the video. Awesome bay, and yeah, recommend picking one up if you are able. Until next time, enjoy the rest of your day.